What's up, guys? Here with a battle against HighInFiber21. You know what to say? High in fiber, low in poop, which is good because feeling like you get the shit all day and you just can't get anything done is just terrible. You love the feeling of an empty ass. It's just great. Um, Unless you are of a certain particular sexual orientation, in which case you may like a somewhat full or occupied anus. But anyway, on to the battle. Grumpig, yes, I failed miserably with the magic coat. More so he knew what I was going to do, so he didn't go for the rocks right away. So good play on his part. I'm trying to go with the 2-hit KO with the Psychic. Unfortunately, the world's bulkiest Arcanine comes in, um, and it runs Snarl, and I've actually never seen Snarl before this moment. And then I saw it lower my special attack, and I was like, ugh, shit. So I'm going to paralyze it. I figured paralysis is my only real status on this team, so I may as well just start passing around as soon as possible. And Arcanine is always a good poke to get paralyzed. It does have nice base speed, so even the wall sets can outspeed some of your slower things just by default. I hit the Psychic there just to see if I can get a drop or any like kind of crit or hacks or whatever, but I decided it's best to switch out into Emboar to take anything in the world, because I know he has at least Fire Stab, Will-O-Wisp, and Snarl, so I know I can come in pretty much harm-free. And here, I actually get lucky. I figured, okay, let's just go for the Wild Charge. He's not going to Aqua Jet, because that would just be too obvious. And I get a crit, probably one of the huge factors of this game that made it go on so long. That Azumarill probably would have wrecked a lot of my shit, so definitely important crit there. He does Volt Switch out, so I know he's Scarfed, and I just go for the Flame Charge anyway, because I wanted to, see what he was going to do. I didn't know the set at first. And getting plus speed is always nice, especially on Emboar. And Arcanine comes in, so now I'm at -1, so I figured, okay, you know what, let's just go for the Earthquake. It's super effective. He can't burn me to lower my attack further. It does quite a bit, and I'm kind of pleased with it. I know he's probably, like, max HP and does invest in some defense, but even at -1, it does quite a bit. So I'm just going to switch over to Flare Blitz, yeah, whatever, you get the point. Because I think I'm in Blaze. I think Blaze is 1/3, so that definitely helped out. I don't think. I think I switch. I don't know. I don't remember. But I go down to -2. No, I do stay with Flare Blitz because of the Blaze. And I think here, for some strange reason, maybe wanting to keep my Emboar alive for another turn, I switch out and go for the Earthquake, possibly? Yeah, I do. And it does absolutely nothing to this Nidoqueen. Because I'm -2, I really, 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 really should have gone for the Flare Blitz here. Because at the very least, I could get Burn Hacks and it would kill anyway. But I go for the Earthquake. I have no idea why. That also ran the risk of him going back into Rotom. Definitely not a good move. But there's nothing I can do about it now, so I'm going to have to come back in with Grumpig, finish off the Nidoqueen with Psychic, and down it goes. Get that crit. That was so crucial. Game-changing, game-breaking. Put him into Uber for that crit. Okay, not really, but yes. So I see this thing come back in. I can't switch. He's obviously going to Morning Sun. So my best bet is actually to go for the Psychic, hope for a Power, hope for a crit. Unfortunately, I get neither, and he's going to get all of his HP back pretty much. And I'm still kind of annoyed that Arcanine is so goddamn bulky. Like, just give me like a CV Arcanine to face any day. I don't care if it's extreme speeding on me or whatever. I just hate bulky Arcanines. They're just so painful. Dentura. The Japanese names sometimes just like jump into my mouth because I've said them for so long. Galvantula, I'm just going to bring it in to get burned and Volt Switch out. That's the thing that's least important to my team, so I don't really care about it surviving. I come back in here because I really want to try to get in like an Acrobatics or a Taunt. Maybe thinking he'll go for the Will-O-Wisp, knowing that he can live any hit. So I do go for the Taunt. Unfortunately, he switches into Muck, and I'm forced to U-turn out because I don't have anything I can really touch it. I could hit it with an acrobatics, but I do not want to waste it. I want to save the acrobatics flying gem for the Rotom if at all possible. Even though he is scarfed, so maybe I can catch him on a switch in. I'm not sure. But I did see this as my best opportunity getting Kingdra to go for a Dragon Dance. And I decide that he has nothing that can really take an Outrage at all. If anything, his entire team will get one hit KO'd except for Arcanine. But I did forget about the Intimidate. And I really had no reason to go for the Outrage. Waterfall was clearly the better choice, so another judgment call that I kind of whiffed on. Thankfully, though, he does miss the Will-O-Wisp, though unfortunately I hit myself in confusion, so that kind of makes up for it as he gets to Morning Sun again, and it's so goddamn bulky, and I don't know what to do with my life. So him thinking that I am going to do something, maybe hurt myself in confusion, try to get a free switch into Heracross. Fortunately, though, I do snap, and I am going to get off a Waterfall. Here, he thinks I'm going to go for Waterfall again, but I only get one more hit in, and I'm going to go for the stronger Outrage, and that is going to almost kill the Rotom, because it's so goddamn bulky. Now, I'm going to go into Druddigon. I'm going to try to get off a Sucker Punch, but it's just so obvious, because that has a D in it. Obvious. And he just switches out. And Arcanine is such a pain! I'm just going to go for the Dragon Claw. My initial thought is maybe he'll get some Power Hacks, maybe he won't hit Will-O-Wisp. Try to get something happening. I just don't have a whole lot I can do. It's not the worst thing in the world that I'm burned. I am physical, but I do run Heal Bell on Grumpig, so if I really, really need to get it burned off, I can. And knowing that there's not a whole lot Arcanine can do, I can pretty safely get off a Heal Bell. Even if he were to burn me, I can just, heal that off too. Grumpig, that is. So I do get a crit, and he does get fully paralyzed, and that is awesome because Arcanine deserves it every bit of the way. Fiber does like to keep his pokes alive, so he does like to switch a lot, which there's nothing wrong with it as long as you make the right switches, which he often does, so he's definitely good with that. And him knowing pretty much all of my sets pretty much through and through does kind of help. This was a misclick. I meant to take Grumpig in to take the close combat, but then I realized that misclick actually saved me the game. Because if I had gone into Grumpig, he would have outsped next turn, killed me with Mega Horn, and his Rotom would have killed Thundurus, like Tornadus. Wow, Thundurus kind of went over a little while back. But fortunately, all he has is Arcanine and the other guy, Rotom. And I do have Grumpig, who will pretty much clean up. So, good game, Fiber. I think you guys should definitely check out Fiber. His link's in the description, HighInFiber21. He does some, I think he has some videos of the Old Republic up, the new MMO for Star Wars, newish. The quality is great on it. I watched a little bit of it today. Does Pokemon battles. I think he does Minecraft somewhat, and he plays League of Legends, but I guess if you want to, I don't know if he actually uploads it, but it's definitely worth asking. I'm pretty sure he would love to upload it if you guys are interested. So definitely check him out. Check me out. My LP channel also is in the description. Doing a Soul Silver playthrough, and Spyro, and after Spyro I'm going to be doing Kingdom Hearts 2. And my Tumblr's in the description as well. I take great pride in that because my brain kind of does these things that are, sometimes entertaining for other people. Definitely hope this was an improvement over my last one. I wasn't feeling well, and it was just shit. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Comment, rate, sub. Definitely hit that like button to give the Mosh Pit some good ratings. They're doing great things, and I'll see you guys later.